The boy ripped the hearing aid right off his deaf classmate, but then blood started dripping from Shoko's ear. The boy froze in place instantly. The next day, she didn't come to school. Instead, her parents showed up and reported everything. They said she'd lost 8 hearing aids in just 5 months, and all the evidence pointed straight to Shoya. Karma came fast. Shoya got isolated by the whole class. His former buddies shoved him into the pool, and as his textbooks scattered everywhere, he found Shoko's communication notebook, among them the same one he'd thrown in the water before. Now he was the one fishing it out. Seeing all those cruel words scrawled across the pages, Shoya finally understood what it felt like to be on the other side. When he got home, his mom already knew everything from the teacher. He couldn't even lift his head to meet her disappointed eyes. She took him to Shoko's house to apologize, stopping at the bank first to withdraw all her savings to pay for the damaged hearing aids. Watching his mom bow over and over, he realized just how far he'd gone, but he still couldn't face it no matter how much she gestured for him to come over. He wouldn't move. His mom went off alone with Shoko's mom, and it was a long time before she came back. To show how sorry she was for what her son did, she tore off her own earring. She didn't scold him, but seeing that painful wound hurt Shoya more than 10,000 harsh words ever could. She hoped he could get along with his classmates, but it was too late. From then on, he was completely shut out. The subtle exclusion, the offhand insults, the whispered mockery, Shoya experienced everything Shoko had gone through, but he couldn't even fight back because there was no one to blame but himself. One day, after school, he came back to the classroom and found Shoko secretly wiping down his desk. He didn't know why, but it made him angry. He hated her acting like the good guy. He couldn't accept her pity. Wasn't she supposed to be the one who hated him the most? As Shoya got more aggressive, Shoko finally fought back, and they ended up in a struggle. But he never expected that would be the last time he'd ever see her. The next day, Shoko transferred to another school. After she left, no one cleaned his desk anymore. The days of being targeted by everyone felt endless and dark. Shoya thought things would be different once he moved on to a new school, but at the very first assembly, he overheard his old friend telling new classmates what he'd done. Just like that, he was isolated all over again. Every time he walked through a crowd, he was convinced people were talking about him. He couldn't fit in anywhere, couldn't even have a normal conversation. In his eyes, everyone's face was marked with a big X. He started to wonder if maybe death was the only way out.